Hello, this is Robert M. Ross, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel, which I call The Common Sense Lifestyle. And why the Common Sense Lifestyle? Well, I try to take some psychological concepts and distill them down into little chunks of common sense that you can use to enhance and change and alter your everyday life. As I like to do with all my videos, I'm not your therapist. This is not a counseling session. Nothing in any of my videos can be construed as mental health treatment, nor is it designed to diagnose or treat any kind of mental disorder. If you do require mental health treatment, I would encourage you to seek that out with a qualified therapist in your area. There are two ways that you can do that. One is you can call your insurance company and you can find someone who's in network in your area, could get into treatment with them relatively quickly. Also, you could use a service such as Psychology Today, who has a very nice find a therapist function. You can find someone in your area. You can search by things that you're going through that want treatment for, your insurance, different criteria such as that. Now, for today's topic, a little bit more of a somber topic, especially considering it's the holiday season. We're just a couple days away from Christmas at the making of this video. Many people in the office right now, and in fact some of my personal friends, are going through loss right now. They suffered a loss earlier this year of a close family member, a close friend, something of that nature, and now the loss is kind of coming back. It's a bit more acute right now because holidays is when families gather, and someone right now is conspicuous by their absence. There's a missing place at the table. Maybe it's a different table in a different house because the person that used to host the gathering isn't here anymore. And there's a lot of people going through a great deal of grief right now. And there's not a whole lot that I can tell you today that's going to make your grief go away. There's no Thanos snap that makes this go away. There's no instant cure, quick fix for this. However, there's a couple things I can tell you. One is this. Gather with the family members and friends and the people that you gather with and continue to do the rituals that you always go through. And there's a couple reasons to do that. One is that if you don't gather, if you don't get together with anyone, you're going to sit around and do what I call public enemy number one, which is isolate and ruminate, or isolate and just dwell on things. And when you do that, you mentally amplify basically your own symptoms, your own problems, your own negative emotions, and you make yourself feel worse. And you don't need to use a force multiplier against yourself. So please don't do that. Second thing is that when you gather and you get together with the people that are close to you, you're with your support system. They're probably going through the same thing you are. They're suffering just as much, maybe sometimes even more than you are. You can support each other. They're your supports. Lean on them. They'll lean on you. You may cry together, but crying together is better than crying alone. The more and more you do that, the less and less you'll cry, and the more and more you'll remember the good times, the happy moments, the funny moments, the embarrassing moments for that matter. But the more and more you do that, the more and more happy memories you'll have. So please do that. I would also probably add that the person that's gone would probably still want you to be with your family, with your supports, doing the same things that you do. Another thing to consider is that families go through this generationally. Your parents, I have people that are mourning the loss of a parent this year. Your parents went through this when their parents and grandparents died. Your grandparents went through this when their parents and grandparents died. Their parents, on down the line. But when we have our holiday rituals, we have our holiday recipes, we have our holiday decorations in some cases, the things that we do to commemorate this time of year, whether you're religious or not, these are things that give us comfort. These are things that help we pass these on to the next generation so they have something to pass on to. They have good and happy memories of things. So they have memories of things that they can pass on to their children. It gets passed on, passed on, passed on. And we just pass these little building bricks of our family culture and part of our larger culture on to the next generation. And these are good things. There's nothing wrong with these things. So there's nothing, again, I can say that's going to make this any better. but please don't isolate yourself during this time, and don't not decorate, don't not cook, don't not do the things that you do. Please, for goodness sakes, do these things. Keep yourself active, go through the grieving process, we all do. And you'll come through the other side just like the rest of us do. You'll be fine. It's going to suck, it's not going to be pleasant, but you will get through it. One day I'll do another video completely about grief, but I really did want to stress this holiday season and how to deal with that. As always, I want to end my video like this. If you or any of your friends or family members are expressing suicidal thoughts, please use the suicide prevention hotline. I'm going to leave down in the description down below. Suicide is almost always a long-term solution to a short-term problem, so don't take that step. Things almost always get better. Also, guys, if you find any relief from this, please hit the like, the share, get this out to some people that may be in need of it. If you have any comments, you want to share anything down below, feel absolutely free. Thanks. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you're celebrating. Have a great one. Thanks.